as he led Pasay to a couple of wins, including the biggest one of the season yet, which was the win against the Quezon Huskers. Yan po yung laban natin ngayong gabi. The Parañaque Patriots against the Pasay Voyagers. It's the Airport Derby dito po sa MPBL. And we'd like to welcome everyone dito sa ating coverage. A great one to have all of you watching this one. Sa Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And Coach Mike, both teams entering this ball game with 12-7 records, but you feel that aside from home court advantage, may konting abante dito ang Pasay.
Yeah, kasi yung mga teams na pinanalo ng Pasay, yung mga tough teams that they beat, I mean, yun yung naging difference, I guess, with Parañaque. Parañaque had close games against the top teams, but really just Pasay finishing off with wins against those teams.
Oo, no. So, syempre, kasama din natin ang ating flight attendant. Ay, si ano pala, yung courtside reporter natin, si Ms. Mika Abisami. So, Mika, kanino bang airport? Ang Pasay ba o Parañaque?
Sa Delf, ang airport natin ay nasa Parañaque. Pero dahil malapit din siya sa Pasay, ang importante pareho silang paliparan. But you know, I'm really excited for this game, sa Delf and Coach Mike. Besides the standing that you talked about earlier, medyo pareho rin sila when it comes to their height. Pero ang inaabangan ko talaga dito ay yung battle of the backcourt. Lalo na ang matchup ni Philip and Paul Manalang, ang ating magkapatid na guards. Kwento sa akin ni Paul, bata pa daw sila. Itong si Philip, siya na talaga ang mabilis tumakbo, may shooting. Pero sabi naman din ni Philip, nung bata kami, may shooting din yan si Paul. Kaya lang medyo napadami ng kain. Marami pa akong kwento tungkol sa kanila maya-maya lamang. Sa Delph and Coach Mike.
Ano ako dito? Kampi ako dito kay Paul. Kasi mahilig ako kumain eh.
Sabi na nga ba eh.
Nonetheless, abangan namin ng mga reports ni Mika. South Division muna natin ng titingnan na South ang standings natin. And Parañaque, number 6 at the moment, 12-7. Just a win ahead of Binyan, but one full game ahead of Davao. And Pasay naman, 12-7, pero good for 5th dito sa ating North Division, Coach Mike.
Yeah, and dikit itong mga standing ng dalawa, and very important that they get at least into that 8th seed slot para in preparation for the playoffs.
That's 5 straight wins as well para dito sa Pasay Voyagers. And Parañaque coming into this one, and you know, they will not have John Oduba, but they came away with a win against Bataan. And kabreak kasi ang liga natin. Medyo matagal-tagal na itong panalo na to. 74-58 against the Risers. A huge win on the road para dito sa Patriots.
At saka yung fourth quarter na yun, that's really the one na tumulong para manalo itong Parañaque Patriots. You know, they outscoring Bataan 23-11 in that fourth quarter. And it was about playing defense and getting a lot of bench help. +9 sila pagdating sa points of turnovers, and a +45. At isang player lang nakascore from the bench dito sa Bataan, and that's Mitchell Minus.
Oo, and Parañaque actually started their run in the third, and nadala yung momentum papunta sa fourth quarter. The Pasay Voyagers naman, they are, you know, unbeaten at home, and they caught the biggest fish of all last game, 84-81 against the Quezon Huskers, and this was the first loss of Quezon this season. And ito yung Quezon, yung huling unbeaten team sa ating liga, and pinabagsak sila ng Pasay dito sa kanilang home court.
At saka importante, that was total team effort. Inigo had 19, Warren Bonifacio had 15, Lawrence Victoria 13, Don Reverente had a double-double, 11 points, 15 rebounds.
And even AJ Coronel to add to that, na double-double din.
Yeah, 10 points and 11 boards naman si AJ. Well, good percentage on the field. They battled in the paint and making their free throws. That's the thing. They were a +18 on points in the paint and shot 73% from the line.
Wow, and just a great matchup going forward para dito sa ating mga manlalaro. And you know, ito nga, you know, na-mention natin at the top of the coverage, the last 2 games have been impressive para dito kay JR Olegario and also Axel Inigo. 19 points ito si JR. The pride of Moonwalk Parañaque. Ito naman si Axel, 14.5 in the last 2 wins.
Yeah, and si Olegario kasi took it to his own hands na makapag-score. Hindi muna siya nag-focus masyado sa assist. Samantalang si Axel, you know, really good split between scoring and assisting his teammates.
So we'll see what gives dito sa laban natin. Parañaque against Pasay. That's coming right up.
Patriots versus your Pasay Voyagers. This is the 2024 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 6, presented by Extreme. live on the official MPBL Facebook page, YouTube channel, MPTV Signal Channel 98, MPTV Channel 53 on satellite, and on Pilipinas Live app. Let's carry on the starting units, beginning with the Parañaque Patriots. Starting at guard number 11, Keith Pido. To guard number 1, J.R. Olegario. Center number 7, Big Boy Hernandez. Small forward number 10, Joshua Galliano. And at power forward number 42, Lian Martel. Their head coach is Mike Sagigit. Assistant coaches Stephen Mapera, Philip De La Cruz, Al Vergara, Lito Aguilar, Syke Miguelino, and Olan Santos. Assistant team managers are Jovel Mendoza and Councilor Marvin Santos. Team manager is Jamal Vizcara. Team owner is Honorable Vice Mayor Joan Villafuerte. And now, Pasay City, get on your feet, cause it's time to meet the starting unit of your Pasay Voyagers. Starting at forward number 9, AJ Coronel. Also at forward number 13, Dr. Fly, Don Reverente. Coming in at center number 4, Warren Bonifacio. At guard number 1, Lawrence Victoria. And at one guard number 5, Axel Inigo. The head coach for your Pasay Voyagers is Marlon Keith Martin. Assistant coaches Vic Escudero, Hubert De Los Santos, Willie Generalao, Windel Cadiz, Cholo Martin, and Adrian Bucal. Team manager is Jonathan Tulibas. Team owners are Mickey Ligot, Raul Bacalso, Lavin Castro, JD Castro.
Our starting 5, Keith Pido, J.R. Olegario, Tristan Hernandez, Joshua Galliano, and Leon Martel para sa Parañaque. Para naman sa Pasay, it's Axel Inigo, Lawrence Victoria, Warren Bonifacio, Don Reverente, and AJ Coronel. The starting 5 is brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online partner, entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Pasay undefeated at home. They are up against an equally formidable Parañaque squad dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Olegario takes the first shot and the first basket of the ball game.
Very early trying to catch a rhythm. Itong si Olegario, he's been just sensational in the past games na nilaro niya. No?
Oo, parang lumulutang sa ere.
Oo.
In terms of confidence, ito si J.R. Olegario.
Tama ka doon. Tsaka yung kumpiyansa, iba eh. No?
Oo. Martel against Reverente. Gets it to Galliano. Pido. Martel. Not get that one-hander to drop. Lawrence Victoria against Keith Pido. Great matchup here. Pido staying in front of Victoria. The fadeaway from Lawrence. Mintis. Pido. Hernandez. Martel. Yes.
So far, maganda ang ball movement nitong Parañaque. And the defensive side, you know, marked man si Lawrence Victoria, and Pido's gonna be there to make it difficult for him to produce points para dito sa Pasay.
Inigo. They go to Bonifacio against Big Boy Hernandez. Martel ready to help. Bonifacio, hook shot, won't go. Hernandez quickly to Olegario. Great catch. And a terrific finish again. J.R. Olegario, the Patriots are off to a solid start here, 6-0.
And yan naman ang gusto mo kay Big Boy Hernandez, to be able to make those outlet pass, because a lot of times he's gonna control that defensive board.
Reverente inside, Don Reverente. Refusing to settle with that outside shot, and he attacks the paint. Gets the 2 points plus the foul.
And stayed in control. 4 na depensa ang nilusutan ni Don Reverente doon.
And And that's just too much space para makabuelo ito si Don Reverente.
Agree.
He completes the three-point play. Pasay on the board. 63. That's an indication that this will be a really good matchup.
Yes. Both teams almost evenly matched.
Ganda ng matchups all around. Pido drop pass to Martel. Fouled by Coronel. Coronel caught reaching in.
And I guess Martel starting in view of Oduba is going to be big for the Patriots.
Oh, a pass galing kay Hernandez to Olegario para sa ating fast break of the game. Brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Pido to Galliano on the move. The one-hander won't go. Josh inside, denied. Neverete comes away with the basketball. Finds Inigo, that's a three. Short. Neverente ends up with it somehow. Wala. Neverente again. 5 points para kay Don Neverente.
An offensive rebound and a putback, and Don really just staying inside, waiting for opportunities to secure the offensive rebound para dito sa Pasay.
Galliano taking it strong to the cup. Kapos. Neverente secures the board.
So far, itong si Coronel winning that matchup against Galliano.
Coronel inside. And the Voyagers with a 7-0 response here. They lead 7-6. Olegario mid-range. That won't go. Rebound in Victoria. Lawrence to AJ. AJ backs it in for two.
And steadily si AJ's been outplaying both ends. Itong si Joshua Galliano. You'd like to think much scorers itong si Joshua, pero palag din si AJ.
9-0 run for Pasay. Pido, jumper. No go. Nefacio with a rebound. Lawrence Victoria. Pido staying in front of him.
Seal.
Coronel down low.
Well, that was a good seal by Warren Bonifacio.
And Hernandez taking exception dun sa nagpumito na pero may bangga pa rin si Bonifacio. But what about this move galing kay AJ Coronel, beating everyone down the floor. Actually twice.
Twice.
It happened.
And yung pangalawang yon really just froze the defense of Hernandez, thinking that there was going to be help on the low side.
Inigo knocks it down. 12-6.
And somehow you're not surprised that Axel is knocking down those three. After all, 40% three-point shooter yan. Yeah, hindi mo pwedeng iwanan ng ganyan yan.
And he's been consistent this season.
Oo,
Yun yung
correct.
maganda. Olegario spins. Tough shot. No go. Galliano with the offensive rebound. Joshua sumubok sa ilalim.
There you go. That's the power move that you're looking for in Josh Galliano if you're Coach Mike Sagigit.
He's got the advantage in terms of heft on Coronel, pero Coronel mas mabilis.
Oo.
Manalang Angelo Razon are expected to enter the game in the next dead ball. Galliano with the steal. Pido able to recover, but the foul whistled against Lawrence Victoria.
Well, actually, sinubukan ni Josh Galliano and advance yung bola kay Pido. Medyo tight ng konti. Could have held on to it before he made a decision. An understanding na mas nauna na eh.
Olegario and Pido pinahinga muna. Kasama ni Leon Martel, Vizcara, Jamal Vizcara, Jello Razon, and Philip Manalang are in the game.
And I think this is a good ploy by Coach Mike Sagigit to, bring from the bench si Philip at saka si Jello so that they get a feel for how the game is being played before they come in.
Vizcara, pinabantay ni Reverente, labas siya. Galliano against Coronel. Josh looking for a friend, Razon. He has the fire. That's a shot clock violation. I thought Galliano had a shot already.
Yeah, a little bit hesitation on Galliano. Could have gone up and taken that shot. before he tried to pivot. Wala makita kakampi.
4-point lead para sa Pasay halfway through this first quarter. Everente gives it up to Inigo. Victoria. Warren Bonifacio against Hernandez. Bonifacio. Labas kay Inigo. That's a 3. No good. Rebound, Jello Razon. Razon, Galliano in the middle. Galliano strong to the cup.
Yeah, going downhill, unchecked. Nobody stopped that ball. And Galliano finishing.
JP Sarao also checking in the next dead ball para kay Coach Mike Sagigit. Victoria, 3. Galliano rebound. Bigay agad kay Philip Manalang. Here's Manalang. Nabatayan ni Inigo. These two players went up against each other in college. Galliano against Coronel. Josh. Deep in the paint, but there's an offensive foul.
So far, yung action na yun, what's called a solo side, you have a wing guy and a post guy. Si Josh yung pinapaposte nila. Wala pa silang masyado na po-produce sa post-up ni Josh Galliano.
And here's Galliano earlier in control as Razon found him surging to the basket. Now we have a brother versus brother matchup here. Paul and Philip Manalang are both on the floor. Jasper Salenga, nakapasok lang din for Pasay. Here's Bonifacio, there's a triple T. Manalang swings it over to Salenga. Good defense by Parañaque.
Yeah.
Offensive foul on AJ Coronel.
A good defense, everybody moving their feet and just going through every on-ball defense right there.
Yung front court ng Pasay, they've stayed on the floor, Bonifacio and Reverente. And only Galliano has stayed on from the original 5 para kay Coach Mike. Cyrus Tabi is in the game. Manalang, ball tapped away by Reverente. Steal completed by Bonifacio. Salenga, 3 in transition. That's good.
Yeah, that looked good. And from the moment he released it.
15-10. Sarao on the attack. And a foul whistled on Warren Bonifacio.
Konting palit ng direction doon si JP Sarao. Thinking that he was going middle but he changed it.
This a three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Jasper Salenga caught that basketball in rhythm.
Oh.
Good pass galing kay Warren Bonifacio.
That's right. You know, good rhythm, little hop step before he got into his shooting motion.
Sarao misses the front end of this free throw. 1 for 2 para kay Jepoy Sarao. Pasay up by 4, under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Salenga, kailangan makatawid dito. That's an 8-second violation.
And I forgot that flash middle to bring somebody in the middle para maging pressure release. No, nag-stay sila doon sa corner.
Galliano, Brian Hilario is in the game. And Sarao unable to catch the leather underneath. And you like what you're seeing, rotation, gamit na gamit dito.
Yeah. And yung pag-ikot ng mga tao, that's the thing that you like. And I feel this favors Pasay because you give a lot of exposure to the guys.
And you know what? Alam mo, yung bench ng Pasay, pag dito sa Astrodome, ang hirap talaga nilang pigilan din, no? Brian Hilario had a big game the last time out. Cyrus Tabi had some impact plays against Quezon. Jasper Salenga was also there. Kaya they're going into this matchup na sky high ang kumpiyansa.
Oh, tsaka iba talaga pag kayo mga players play in the home court and you have this much support that you're getting from your fans. So it gives you a little boost performing on the games.
4-point lead for Pasay. Salenga. Sumanalang. John O'Malley is now on the floor for Parañaque. Under 2 minutes remaining. Daniel Aguirre. Oh, great ball movement by the Voyagers, and Tabi completes that nice offensive sequence.
Oo. Tsaka kita mo yung tiwala sa kakampi, no? Mas maganda kang tira, ikaw na tumira nito. Good ball movement.
Sarao, great footwork underneath.
And Sarao's gonna need to do a lot of that, lalo na kung wala si John Oduba. Oduba is actually their third leading scorer, roughly about 10 points per game.
Almost a double-double actually para kay John Oduba.
Yep.
Salenga, offensive foul. That's 2 offensive fouls being drawn here by Philip Manalang in this ball game. So they're missing Oduba, 9.4 points, 9.4 rebounds in his average season na to. But Jepoy Sarao,
About 7 points, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, 7 points. 9 points.
Oh, so that's the offensive foul. Timeout muna to Coach Mike, and we will be right back.
Back at the Cuneta Astrodome, very well coached ang Pasay, sabi ni Coach Mike Sagigit. He knows Coach M very well as they were always teammates growing up sa Las Piñas. Very strong-willed daw ito si Coach M. Si Coach Mike ang point guard, si Coach M naman ang wing. Dami daw nilang naging pasahan through their lives. Unfortunately today, as you mentioned, no Oduba, Abugan, and Ruaya. Si Delph, Coach Mike.
Yeah, that's one more absence. 2 more absences para dito kay Coach Mike Sagigit. A lovely story here.
Oo.
Teammates growing up in Las Piñas.
Yeah, and yung dalawang personality na yan, if you grew up in Las Piñas, in the Parañaque area, sigurado kilala mo tong dalawan to.
Oh, South, mga Team South bowlers. Balita ko si Coach Mike Perez daw yung haharang doon. Las Piñas, Cavite area.
Ako yung toll gate.
Sarao, foul whistled on Aguirre. I think this is going to be a matchup that Coach Mike is savoring para kay JP Sarao.
Yeah, they're gonna try to milk that matchup. Si JP is very capable of shooting scoring in succession. Just like how Marco Balagtas would be. A lot of similarities between dun sa dalawang na yun. At one point, magkakampi dati sa Muntinlupa. And really good perimeter guys that have good footwork too inside the paint.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances sa subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. 0 for 2 para kay JP Sarao. But to exploit that matchup, he has to make the free throw.
Agree.
20-15. Here's Tabi. Tabi, labas kay Manalang. Extra pass. Aguirre. That won't drop. Rebound nakuha ni Jello Razon. Here's Razon. Gets bumped by Tabi. Great defense by Cyrus. Tabi leading the fast break. Hilario is fouled.
And Philip a little bit late trying to help out. Maganda rin kasi ng pasa ng timing ni Cyrus.
Oh, ganda ng angulo. With that pass in between 2 players. And nice to see Brian Hilario running the floor as well.
Agree. Tsaka napa-turn niya si Philip Manalang dun sa little misdirection before he made that pass.
And Brian Hilario, homegrown player, had 11 points in the last game. And he's got 2. His first 2 in the ball game. 22-15. It's Boss Egay Rubiano and Ma'am Lian Rubiano of the Pasay. First family ng Pasay City. Vizcara against Aguirre. Jamal underneath, the turnaround shot too strong. Malenga gets the rebound. 8 seconds remaining. Manalang against his brother. Trying to find Hilario, the runner. That's a foul on Sarao.
And a quick closeout by Sarao. I think for Hilario, he was moving on that corner, trying to find the spot.
But the pass
Malayo rin
from Manalang was advanced. Kaya
hinabol.
kailangan habulin ni
Oo.
Hilario. At napaganda pa.
Oo.
Dahil hindi nga naging turnover, may dalawang free throw pa si Hilario.
Yeah. And dalawang beses natin nakikita na napapapihit yung depensa ng Parañaque. Kanina si Philip, ngayon naman si JP.
It's little details right now that we're
Right.
seeing that gives players, especially itong Pasay, yung advantage dito sa laro natin.
Yeah, at saka laking bagay ng mga three-pointer makes. I mean, you get 3 more three-pointers made para sa Pasay against no attempt so far para dito sa Parañaque.
And then I believe medyo may conscious effort to na, pound the ball inside and get some baskets underneath.
Foul on number 23, JP Zarao. His first foul.
So, Brian Hilario with a chance to make it a 9-point lead para dito sa Pasay. Lista mo na.
They're still perfect from the line.
Starters were solid. Bench contributing. And Pasay Voyagers are off to a terrific start at home. 9-point lead at the end of the first period. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki Muscular and Sporty fan of the game. Just like the Avenis, do more and achieve more with the Muscular and Sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor.
Yun yung anak ni Tix yung graduate. Tama ba?
Oo, congrats.
What's his name again? Anong pangalan?
Congratulations, Sean, ha? Trabaho muna si...
Si Tix.
Pero abangan mo daw mamaya. Mukhang may lakad
Oo
yun,
nga, tingin
yung
ko.
mag-ama.
Ang lapit ng Rojas Boulevard, no?
Sana invite tayo.
Masundan nga ito mamaya.
Lalo ka na, coach. Malapit ka na lang
Ay,
dito.
oo naman.
Diba? Sidav Tupas and Mike Perez and Mika Abisamis bringing you the action here at the Cuneta Astro. The first quarter field goals. Pasay, 8 of 16. Parañaque, 7 of 16. But the difference has been the free throw shooting and the three-point shooting para dito sa Pasay.
Yeah, clearly advantage to Pasay. They got 14 points out of the threes and free throws combined.
Here's Jello Razon trying to extricate himself from the defense. He
Yeah.
runs into 3 players. Sarao for 3.
Yeah.
That's the first attempt and it's a miss. Players in pink diving for that loose ball. Nakuha nila yung bola. Talking about the Voyagers. Tabi fires and hits.
Oh man. Bench points right now, 15 para dito sa Pasay, 5 from Salenga, 6 from Tabi, and 4 from Hilario.
O'Malley did not make the 3. Here's Salenga.
Gonna pull up.
Oh, yes! Good as it left his hands. 8 points para kay Jasper Salenga. You knew it.
Oh, you knew it. 2 steps before he even rose up for that shot, you knew that he was catching a really good rhythm.
And this is what happens with Pasay on their home floor. There's just an extra gear with them.
Yep.
The Voyagers racing to a 30-15 lead. And it's an early timeout dito sa second quarter para sa Parañaque Patriots. Pasay, impressive here at home, 6-0. Beat Abra, Davao Occidental, Rizal, Iloilo, Pangasinan, and Quezon. And make no mistake about it, 4 of their 6 teams na nabiktima dito have winning records. Meanwhile, may report ang ating kasama si Mika Abisang.
Leading to today's game, Coach M asked the boys na gawin nilang motivation ang mag-isip ng reason kung paano sila aangat sa game na to given na almost the same nga ang lahat ng aspects. Para sa kanya, bukod sa unbeaten home court, he is looking forward to the challenge of playing against a solid system of Coach Mike Sagigit. Sabi niya, mas mahirap kalaban yung iisang system kesa sa maraming tinatrabaho na options pero hindi na ma-maximize. Bilang matagal na nga daw gamit ni Coach Mike ang sistemang ito. So lalo na sa crucial minutes, which is their forte, it is important for the Voyagers to stay composed. Si Delphin, Coach Mike.
Thank you so much, Mika. And that's been evident here sa ating laro. These two teams, yung para sa akin kasi, Coach, parang there is a uniqueness about these two teams. Lalo na dito sa ating liga.
That's right. I agree. Players and systems-wise, you know, a lot of similarities on both.
Oh, but kumbaga, if you compare them to, let's say, a Nueva Ecija or a Pampanga or to a Zamboanga, parang ito kasi, you know, there's not much superstars. Wala masyadong superstars. But you see the system of both coaches. Alam ng dalawang mga players ng kupunan nila.
Correct. And kanina nga I feel na medyo nag-experiment ng konti si Coach Mike Sagigit trying to go 1 in 4 out. But right now, he's going back exclusively to the triangle offense. Twice we've seen triangle actions so far, including this one right here.
Castro, mid-range jumper is good, and he's gotten success in the last 2 trips.
Yeah.
Good adjustments galing kay Coach Mike.
That's right. And sometimes you gotta go back to where you're comfortable running a system. And Coach Mike just doing that for Parañaque.
30-19, Pasay ahead by double figures. Their 2 leading scorers, Victoria and Bonifacio, still on the bench. Hilario knocks it down.
That looked good. That one dribble spin.
Bench is playing this good.
Yeah.
Ang hirap po talaga talunin. Here's Jello Razon. Too strong on the 3. Tapik ends up with Razon. Pido. They go quickly to Sarao against Miles Cañal. Sarao is fouled. Here's Brian Hilario. Ang ganda ng galaw na to.
Oo.
It's parang di ko alam si Brian Hilario, si Dirk Nowitzki pa yun.
Pero, you know, you were talking about the bench and you mentioned that before at the top of the coverage. It's 20-7 right now on the bench points. And Salenga, Hilario, and Tabi have been really good for the Voyagers.
Yun nga yung sinabi ko pag dito sa Pasay, ang bench parang nagiging starter na yun. May isang level. They have another gear into them, and we will be right back for the result of this challenge. So,
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
a successful challenge was announced by Miguel Ferre. And that's a smart play from JP Sarao. And no more challenge para kay Coach Marlon. Usually talaga pag yung hook na yan ginamit ng offensive player, chances are sa kanya papabor.
Yes, correct.
Inside, Galliano powers his way through.
That is just one of the 4 times he's tried that it actually worked. And primarily because now they're getting into that flow of the triple post offense.
8 points para kay Joshua Galliano.
Steal.
And here's a steal. Galliano. 10 points in the ball game.
And talk about offense fueling the defense. Yun ang nangyari doon kay Galliano. He felt good about himself. So mas masipag dumepensa pabalik.
32-23. Voyagers, Salenga for 3. He misses this time. Olegario with a rebound. JR.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Tabi with a steal. Sayang, Manalang was open.
Yeah.
Tabi leaves it to Kanial for 2.
Yun ang literal na nagkaamuyan lang dahil halos di naman niya nakita sa likod si Kanyal, but really just had to leave it up to him to finish.
Tabi has been solid in this ball game, 34-23. Sarao. Namatay ni Kanyal. And terrific defense from Miles Kanyal.
Yeah, not giving an inch for JP Sarao, really trying to funnel him going the baseline instead of the middle.
Norin natin ang play of the game brought to you by Suzuki. This is Cyrus Tabi. Para kay Miles Kanyal. Minsan sabihin mo, alanganin naman ng talon na yun, pero nandun pala yung kakampi niya.
Yung kakampi.
Starting 5 para sa Pasay. Back in the game, Inigo, Bonifacio, Reverente, Victoria, and Salenga. Or Salenga rather did not start the game. Si AJ Coronel ang simula doon. But Olegario wins the foot race. Inatrasan and Olegario. Dribbling exhibition. Labas muna kay Manalang. Napahiyaw mga tao dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Parang hindi makapaniwala na si Olegario mapapabagsak.
Oh,
Maliit na si Jasper Salenga, but it is a foul on Salenga. Tingnan natin yung nangyari dito.
oh yeah.
Wala siya ginawa.
Oh,
And I think Salenga tried to sell that call.
correct. Tiniming niya.
Pero balik na sa laro si AJ Coronel, and guess who's he's guarding? It's JR Olegario. Giving up a few inches. To si JR. Galliano against Reverente. Natapik ni Don Reverente. 11 seconds sa shot clock. Coronel having some words to Alexis Olegario. Grabe rin yung resurgence ni J.R. Olegario dito sa liga. Kaya, iba na rin yung respeto na ng mga kalaban sa kanya. Galliano has to put it up. And he misses. Rebound ni Reverente. Quickly to Victoria.
Post up.
Coronel. Umatake. Reverente right there to clean it up.
Yan naman ang gusto mo kay Don Reverente. I mean, pag tumira yung kalaban niya, expect mo na andun yan, trying to catch that offensive board. And he's got 2 offensive boards already in this game.
7 points and 5 rebounds para kay Don Reverente. Olegario thought about it. And the length of Coronel giving him problems. But Olegario nearly finishes that one off. Pero balik sa Pasay ang bola. 36-23. They go to Bonifacio against Hernandez. That's a foul on Big Boy. Hindi pa nakasettle ang nakaset ang depensa ng Parañaque. Inatake kagad.
Yeah, and you know that's a good move for Warren because he's trying to catch a good rhythm. He's been 0 out of 2 from the field, and a good way to put it is really to go baseline and attack on the post.
Well, he's not been yung pick and pop na yun hindi nangyayari, so far eh.
Wala yung slip eh, so he can't get that shot. So he has to manufacture it from downstairs.
And the good thing about Warren is he's got the moves as well. As Victoria, what a play! Unable to score on that alley-oop. Galing sa inbound. Here's Manalang. Big Boy. That is short. Martel kicks it out to Castro. That's a 3. Offline and rebound na punta kay AJ Coronel. Victoria, naghintay ng kakampi. Inigo. Coronel against Castro. AJ inside. Coronel misses. Inigo, wala pa rin. And Big Boy Hernandez secures the rebound. Here's Jello Razon. Martel was
Martel
open.
was underneath, yeah.
And Castro misses the layup. Victoria with the rebound. Takbo ulit ang Voyagers. Victoria leaves it to Warren. Nabitawan ng bola. Loose ball. Martel gets it to Razon. Jello. Atake si Razon and he finishes strong.
He wanted those points real bad.
That's his first 2 of the ball game. Jello Razon. Inigo, dinikitan agad di Mananang. Bonifacio. Hook shot, wala. Rebound, nakuha ni Hernandez. Takbo ang Parañaque. Razon from downtown. That's short. Inigo, head to Reverente. Reverente. That won't go. Here's Razon again. Bounce pass inside. It's 2 points para kay Big Boy Hernandez.
Minsan kailangan simple na lang yung atake mo, eh, no? And that time around, long rally between these two teams and eventually Big Boy getting to that finish. But what you notice, si Warren Bonifacio medyo nahihirapan sa length ni Big Boy, ano?
Oo. Dati rin kasi medyo big din to si Big Boy. Ngayon medyo pumayat na.
Oo. Ang haba na eh.
11 assists for Pasay. Victoria
wow.
swishes that 3.
6 out of 11 from 3. They're getting 18 points out of that 39 that they have right now, all from 3.
Despite the Patriots trying to push the action, they are still down by double figures here in the second quarter, Coach Mike.
That's right.
Good looking 3-pointer galing kay Lawrence Victoria. And sabi nga ng mga generation ngayon, nonchalant ang kanyang celebration. 6 of 11 from Pasay and Parañaque, 0 for 5. Razon, Sarao puts the ball on the deck and gets the layup to drop.
Yung panahon kasi namin, NR lang tawag namin. No reaction.
Ngayon, nonchalant na eh.
Oo.
Bonifacio, mintis ang kanyang jumper. Razon with the rebound. Parañaque looking to push. Manalang pulls the trigger. 0 for 6 for Parañaque from beyond the arc. Oh, what a pass. Victoria! That won't go. Inigo. Yes!
Wow, what a shooting display.
Oh, and those are breaks.
Oh, effort.
Effort and the 50-50 balls. Razon. 0 for 7 for Parañaque from beyond the arc.
These 21 points from 3 are really... Oh, here we go, one more.
Oh!
No.
Axel Inigo from way downtown. 3 3-pointers. Wow. That's his dad right there. Binalik sa kanya ang kanyang arrows. First, that celebration. And just beside the P of Pasay, the logo of Pasay,
That's 24 points, all from 3. That's huge. They have even better shooting percentage from 3 than the perimeter.
Oo. Sensational shooting galing dito sa Voyagers. And that forces Coach Mike into a timeout. 45-29. Axel Inigo, 19 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals against the erstwhile unbeaten Quezon Huskers. Ngayon, meron na siyang 9 na puntos. And when you're feeling it, talagang kailangan mong ipukol lang ang bola.
And to that point of feeling it, ang Pasay normally gets 8 3-pointers in a game. Right now, in the first half, nakakawalo na kagad sila.
Yeah, 0 for 7. That has been the big difference here in this ball game. Pero Parañaque, you know, they do have the ability to come back. But right now, it's the Voyagers and their hot shooting from beyond the arc that has been the difference dito sa ating laro. 45-31 as we end the first half. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
back at the Cuneta Astrodome for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Mika Abesamis, and right now I am joined by two very beautiful ladies. Of course, Vice Mayor Joan Villafuerte, the team owner of the Parañaque Patriots, and Madam Lian Calixto Rubiano, the team owner of the Pasay Voyagers. Magandang gabi po, mga binibini. Ma'am, napakadami pong pareho in terms of height and standing nitong Parañaque and Pasay. Pero sa larong ito po, medyo kailangan humabol ng Patriots. Ano po ang gusto nyo sabihin sa kanila?
Well, dapat hindi kampante, kasi parang nakikita ko ngayon, medyo parang kampante yata yung mga players namin. Pero siguro simula pa lang naman ang laban, kailangan pa nila magpainit. And isa sa mga characteristics ng aming koponan is pag mas mainit ang laban, mas lalo silang gumagaling eh. And yung never say die attitude, nandun pa rin. So, sana makayanan namin to kahit hindi namin home court. At we're hoping that masusungkit namin yung pang-13 naming panalo.
Maraming salamat, ma'am. At syempre, nakita na rin naman namin pag mga dating ng mga fourth quarter, ganyan, humahabol naman talaga ang Patriots. Meron po ba kayong mga gustong batian at pasalamatan, ma'am?
Yes, we would like to thank Mayor Eric Olivares, Congressman Edwin Olivares for supporting the Parañaque Patriots. At ganun din po ang ating mga sponsors, ang Okada Manila, our official hydration partner, SIP Plus, and Top.ph, ganun din po ang Vikings, at ang lahat-lahat ng mga taga-Parañaque na sumusuporta sa aming koponan. At gusto ko rin batian ng Parañaque City Council, ang buong 9th Sangguniang Panlungsod. Maraming salamat for always watching our games.
Maraming salamat po, Vice Mayor Joan Villafuerte, the team owner of the Parañaque Patriots. Ma'am Lian, very positive po ang nangyayari sa Pasay Voyagers at alam naman natin na napakalaking bagay pag nandito kayo sa home floor nyo. Ano pong gusto nyo sabihin sa lahat ng Pasay supporters dito po sa loob ng Coliseum ngayong gabi?
Siyempre, unang-una magandang gabi po, pasayan nyo. At nandito na naman tayo upang ipaglaban ang ating home court. Kaya maraming salamat po sa inyo sa pagsuporta sa Pasay Voyagers at patuloy po sana ninyong suportahan ang buong liga ng MPBL.
Maraming salamat, Ma'am Lian. Meron pa po ba kayong mga gustong pasalamatan?
Yes, syempre unang-una maraming salamat sa aking ina na si Mayor Emmy Calixto Rubiano. Nandito rin po kasama ko ang aking ama na si Papa Egay, ang aking kapatid na si Dr. Nicole, at syempre ang aming mga sponsors na Expedia Management, My Pet Space, Pet Hotel and Snack Bar, NCR Dental Clinic, LCR Waters, Tela Athletics, at syempre maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga taga-Pasay na sumusuporta sa lahat ng laban ng Pasay Voyagers.
Maraming salamat once again, Madam Lian Calixto Rubiano is the team owner of the Pasay Voyagers. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
3-pointers. And Parañaque still looking for their first 3-point basket. And it's been that story dito, Coach Mike. Parañaque got off to a 6-0 start. And from then on, it was an all Pasay show.
Yeah. Kung titignan mo yung percentage, parang nag-go-offset lang eh. Hindi maganda yung percentage ng Parañaque sa 3 points. Ang ganda naman ng percentage ng Pasay dun sa 3-pointers. Kaya ganyan kadikit yung percentage na. Yung rebounds really a lot, lalo na sa offensive rebound in favor for Pasay. Don Reverente and the guys have been actively pursuing that. But the bench has been pretty huge. You have Salenga with 8, Tabi with 6, and Hilario with 6, 20 of the 22 points. Samantalang sa side ng Parañaque, it's only Sarao, Razon, and Philip Manalang with 9 of the 11 from the bench.
So Joshua Galliano will start on the bench sa second half natin as Coach Mike Sagigid has opted for a 3-guard combination to begin the second half. Axel Inigo with a late burst sa ating second quarter. 2 3-pointers including one from near the logo. Yun may report ng ating kasama si Mika Abisames.
Napag-usapan niyo yung 3-point shooting ng Pasay. Yan din ang paalala ni Coach M sa boys to stay consistent pagdating sa shooting nila. And one guy who really remembered those words of Coach M is of course Axel Inigo, bilang ang ganda nga ng ginawa niya nung first half. At swerte daw na kumain siya ng pork chop at saka nilagang itlog sa araw na to, kasi yung nakaraang dalawang best player niya ay yun din daw ang kinain niya. Pero what keeps him going really is his family. Actually, nabalitaan ko na pare-pareho pala sila ng pangalan. Starting with Alejandrino Antonio Sr., ang kanilang ama. Alejandrino Antonio Jr., yan ay si Achi. Alejandrino Antonio the first, yan naman si Axel, at ang kanilang kapatid na sila talagang bawal maglaro sa hapon kung hindi sila mag-shooting sa umaga, at dyan daw na-develop ang shooting nilang magkapatid. Si Delvin, Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Mika. That's a terrific report. Ang ganda ng kwento. I didn't know that they were all Alejandro.
Oo nga, hindi ko rin alam.
But yeah, I'm sure the dad is so proud with how the careers of his sons have turned out. As Victoria did not score on that step back jumper, as right now there's a foul on Big Boy Hernandez.
And so far, while we harp at the 3-point shooting of itong Pasay, Warren Bonifacio and Lawrence Victoria are actually a combined 1 of 8 from the perimeter, and so it's a good thing that the shots from the outside have been falling para dito sa Voyagers. Nice fake.
Warren Bonifacio, meron siya niyan, ha? And, he has developed a really good outside shot, pero he still knows how to operate underneath.
May post-up gaming pa rin talaga si Warren. Good up and under.
Razon is free. Still no go on the 3. 47-35. Inigo into the lane. Labas kay Coronel. Gets it to Bonifacio. That's a 3. It's off to the right for Warren Bonifacio. Pido. Inigo giving up the foul. Big Boy Hernandez will go to the bench. Had some words as he leaves the floor. I don't know kung kanino niya sinasabi yun. But Galliano and Sarao now in the front court para dito sa Patriots. And this is an interesting 5. I think this is more potent offensively, but Coronel able to get the steal. Inigo could not finish the break.
Well, you have to recognize the defense there by Jello Razon. Really trying to catch up and defend against that clear lane layup. Fortunately for them, Pasay didn't make it.
Coronel, that ball taken away by Jello Razon. 4-on-2 break for the Patriots. And a foul given up by Lawrence Victoria.
Ganun take off ni Jello Razon, really wanting to go for that basket.
And the body language of Jello Razon tells me that it's take over time.
Yeah, he wants to take over, that's right. Yung basket niya kanina na pull up from almost 18 feet out, that steal that he got, and that try finish on the open floor. Alam mong Jello Rason quarter na to.
Razon, mintis ang pangalawa. And they want to review. Will Coach Mike challenge? Yes. Referee Jay Castroveria was right in front of that.
Senyas kagad ni Jello Rason, review eh. So he was closer there. He should know.
Tingnan natin kung mabibigay sa Parañaque, but we will be right back for the result of this challenge.
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
So, challenge is successful on that call by referee Jay Castroverde. The ball will remain with the Patriots. Pero meron pa silang isang challenge. Should they use it later on. Chance to trim the deficit to single digits. Coronel nearly got the steal. Manalang, 5 seconds to work with.
Oh, that's a foul.
A blitz Manalang. Second team foul on the Voyagers. The third rather.
Medyo hard show si Warren doon, pero tinamaan sa mukha si Philip. So he got that foul.
Sarao gives it up to Razon. Jello with a jumper. That's good.
That's a really good setup out of that triangle action. You've got both Jello Razon and JP Sarao cutting from the weak side to the ball side. And eventually it's Jello who scored that.
9 points in the ball game para kay Razon. Victoria. Binabantayan ni Keith Pido. Bonifacio against Sarao. Warren inside. That's off. And Bonifacio, Sarao rather, secures the rebound. Pido. Razon gets it back. He can't challenge it. Wala nang challenge si Coach Marlon. And these are former Perpetual Health Altas. Watch this. I think this is a clean block.
Yeah, and that looked all ball.
When they catch a break, if you're Parañaque, there was some contact, but I thought that contact was allowed. Oh! And that compounds the problems of AJ Coronel, because that is foul number 4. A second infraction of unsportsmanlike behavior.
Yeah, and so that was called a foul. That's his third, and then the technical. That gives him the fourth.
And Razon knocks down the technical free throw.
Well, you might say this could be a turning point, but you got Salenga coming in now. Baka hindi pa rin.
This is already a turning point for me, Coach Mike. The way that Jello Razon has come out here in the second half.
A lot of force now on Jello Razon. He only had, what, 2 points kanina, and right now he's got 6. That's his 7th.
No, that's already 11 in the ball game.
Okay.
Para kay Jello. Oh, Inigo got away with an offensive foul there. Now it's a switch. Reverente against Manalang. Inside, Salenga short on the reverse. Galliano behind the back. Joshua attacks and scores up top.
And so far, Joshua's been successful downhill without getting stopped and finishing strong on the rack.
For his size, he's got really good ball handling skills.
Yeah, agree.
Inigo. Bonifacio with the pick. Warren attacks. Too strong. Last touch on the Patriots.
And so far, it's been a struggle from the field.
Hilario comes in and we bring you this fast break of the game. It's sa inyo ng Sports Max, powered by Play Max, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Here's Hilario. That is off his foot. Turnover, Pasay.
Good run here by Parañaque, trying to stem the tide and swing it over their way.
So, a 5-point game now. Inside Tupido.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Keith Pido cuts the deficit to 3.
Better execution so far on the half-court set, and defense has really stepped up big para dito sa Parañaque.
Bonifacio against Galliano, carving space. There's a double team, but Warren says no problem. This is 4th point in the ball game. Razon against Salenga, and Jello Razon is just in the zone at the moment.
He's really just taking over now for Parañaque. Right after that basket by Warren Bonifacio, immediately going for that run the other way. And so far, ito yung move na nakakapag-score si Warren Bonifacio. Yung up and under, twice he's done that, and twice he's been successful.
Razon at the line. Inuunti-unti ang kalamangan dito ng Pasay Voyagers. 12 puntos na para kay Jello Razon, make that 13. And that's 11 coming here.
Yes, in the
third quarter.
Right.
And we're still halfway through this one. Salenga. And Bonifacio now. Attacks, spins. That won't go. Hilario to Tabi. The fadeaway is short. Pido with the rebound. Takbo ulit ang Parañaque. Libre si Galliano. Oh, pass was too strong.
Oh, wow, that's wild. And so far, the part of the game that's actually brought back Parañaque is better shooting from the perimeter. Samantalang dito naman sa side ng Pasay, hirap sa perimeter baskets, no? Kanina, 3-pointers pinanggalingan talaga ng lamang nila
Yun nakikita mo talaga. Yung free throw shooting, hinabol na talaga, no?
Correct.
Razon has been on attack mode, and Bonifacio with the teardrop.
Warren now has got 6 all from this quarter.
Ang maganda dito kay Warren Bonifacio is that I'm not hitting my shots from the outside. Let me try inside. Sarao, left-handed layup is a miss. And right here, Pasay on the run. Hilario inside. That's a foul on Philip Manala.
Yeah, a couple of white-shirted guys from Parañaque trying to stop Hilario, pero a good read of that pass.
Ganda dito ng galaw ni Warren Bonifacio. Just enough na hindi siya matatawagan ng offensive foul.
Nakapag-create ng separation.
Martel comes in. It's his turn to defend Bonifacio, who steps out to the 3-point line, and that's good.
Now, the stars are taking over in this quarter. Jello Razon and Warren Bonifacio, taking turns for their respective teams.
Manalang with a jumper. That won't go. Galliano with a rebound, and he scores underneath. Joshua Galliano, 14 points in the ball game. Cuts the deficit to 6. Steal for Parañaque. And Razon with a rock. Now with Galliano. Pasay already in the penalty. Razon will fire. And he will hit. 16 in the ballgame para kay Jello Razon. 14 in the third. It's a 3-point game. Inigo. Yes, sir. What a response. Axel Inigo. 11 puntos na. Manalang gets free, but he misses the layup. Tabi on the move. Bonifacio thought about it. And Inigo is down on the floor on the other end.
Yeah, they haven't even gotten that ball. Sumisenyas na si Inigo na, you know, to be subbed. But this quarter has been a good recovery on the bench production para dito sa Parañaque, and that's totally led by Jello Razon and Joshua Galliano.
And still on the floor. His father Alejandro also a look of concern.
And Inigo's been solid. He's got 11 points, 4 rebounds so far in this match, and he's been pretty vital, lalo na in that late run in the second quarter where he hit a couple of threes.
Tingnan natin kung ano nangyari dito kay... Actually, natapilok ba? Or
Natapilok.
Oo.
Natapilok. Wala pang contact kay Philip.
And he goes to the bench. Shot clock at 17 seconds. Paul Manalang is in the game. Salenga wants it against Paulo Castro. Jasper drives baseline. Martel with the help. Hilario with the offensive rebound. Martel with the block.
Yeah.
And Martel with the rebound. Galliano will pull up. Yes, Joshua Galliano.
That looked good. And Josh, so far, has given this much help for the Patriots.
Pareho sila ni Jello Razon na may 16 points.
Oh.
56 to 53 in a dogfight now are the Voyagers and the Patriots. Reverente will drive against Galliano. Reverente forcing that one, no good. Razon on the move. Jello Razon slows down and makes the layup. Coach Mike was asking for a foul.
Veteranong galaw naman yun. Biglang complete deceleration on that move by Jello, and waited for that defense to react. Look at here, right through the defense, slowed it down a little bit for getting up that shot over Hilario. Oh, yeah, he was claiming he got tripped.
And Jello Razon, 16 of his 18 points coming here in the third quarter, and it's a 1-point game as Pasay goes into this timeout. The Patriots are back in it, down 14 at the half. Only down by 1, 24 to 11 ang scoring ngayong quarter as you saw Axel Inigo getting treatment doon sa bench ng Pasay.
And you wonder if he's gonna come back for the Voyagers.
We'll check in on Mika later on as Juan Bonifacio putting on his own personal run here.
It's a post-up clinic by Warren Bonifacio.
11 in the ball game. He's got a lot in his bag right now, Warren Bonifacio. Castro misses on the turnaround shot. Manalang. Nigay kay Tabi, balik sila kay Warren Bonifacio.
Yeah, they like this matchup against Martel.
He misses the jumper. Olegario quickly to Razon, who has not taken a breather.
Wow.
What a pass para dito kay Joshua Galliano from Jello Razon. Everyone, yung attention ng depensa na kay Jello Razon ngayon, pero Galliano has been deadly as well para dito sa Patriots.
Well, in a way, si Don Castreverente kasi medyo preoccupied kay Olegario kanina sa kabila. And nakalimutan niya si Joshua, nakababa na.
Tabi, labas muna. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Cyrus drives left. Hang time, binigay kay Bonifacio. And Bonifacio will troop to the line for 2 free throws.
A perfect read by Tabi right there. Seeing that dive by Warren Bonifacio.
The play of the game brought to you by Suzuki. Great pass galing kay Jello Razon para kay Joshua Galliano. And they've been attacking early and often. Ito ang Parañaque Patriots, and Warren Bonifacio missing the free throw. That's a good friend, Navin Castro, right there. Part of the management ng Voyagers. 0 for 2 para kay Warren. Chance for Parañaque to take the lead here. 58-57. 40 seconds remaining in the third. Razon.
Oh, wow. Ganda ng play na yun. I mean, it's very simple. It's coming out of the usual post-up action for the Patriots. And this is what really got them back. You know, you go back to where you're good at, an offensive set. And Jello's just responded.
And Jello missed the game against Bataan. But previous to that, it was a 34-point performance.
Yes, agree.
Hindi mo pwedeng kalimutan yun na kakagaling niya doon sa larong yun. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances sa Subok at Kompleto Appliance brand ng Pilipinas. And we are tied at 58. 19 points para kay Jello Razon. And he will get a rest as he has willed this Parañaque team back into this ball game.
And he really just refuses to let this one slip away from the Patriots, lalo na in that crucial third quarter run.
Here's Bonifacio, pinabantay ni Sarao. Tabi. 6 to shoot para sa Pasay. Cyrus, labas kay Sanlenga. 3 won't go. Pido with the rebound. 8 seconds remaining. Pido to Galliano. That won't drop, and Josh Galliano able to draw the foul.
Tsaka yung quick na second jump to get that offensive rebound, no?
And it's been a while that the Patriots have gotten this type of performance galing kay Joshua Galliano. They've been very much looking to get, you know, some sort of, you know, yung explosive game from him.
Oh, yeah. Kasi yung mga laro niya parang medyo relax ng konti, no? Right now, this is so much different. Josh Galliano.
Legado got the steal, but he gets blocked by Tabi, and that will do it. The Patriots, sabi nga ni Vice Mayor Joan Villafuerte at halftime, nagpapainit pa noong first half.
Baka napainit na nga.
Oh, that has rang through here in the third. The highlights of the game are brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. Jello Razon, 17 of his 19 coming here in the third frame. He's got 7 rebounds and 4 assists as well. He's got his imprints in this comeback of Parañaque. We still have 1 quarter to go here, but the Patriots are now on top, 59-58 against the Pasay Voyagers. This end of the third quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Back inside the Cuneta Astrodome for this matchup between Pasay and Parañaque, the airport derby.
No.
And
I like that.
alam mo naman tayo, orientation natin medyo football eh.
Oo.
Mainly tayo sa mga derby. And but again, we thought that Pasay was going to pull away from Parañaque in that second quarter, and they did actually. Pero what a second half performance from Parañaque so far. 10 of 17 in that third. Pasay naman 6 of 20 lang.
Yeah, medyo struggle a little bit offensively para dito sa Pasay after a good start. And the key now is that AJ Coronel out with 4 fouls, resting. Si Achi is...
Axel.
Si Axel pala is, we're gonna wait if he's gonna be able to come back.
Wag mong sabihin Achi kasi magpapabati na naman yan.
Oh.
Batiin ko na ngayon. Magandang gabi sa'yo, pare.
Sumegway pa eh, no?
Here's Salenga. Tabi has to fire. That won't go. Pido Olegario is ahead,
wow,
but Tabi
good
is
defense.
also quick.
Yeah, that's good defense right there. Be mindful of where Olegario was.
Reverente is blocked by Sarao, but there's a foul.
And you like that matchup too with JP Sarao and Don Reverente.
And he's been quiet in the second and third quarters. Ito si Don Reverente, but now kailangan siya dito ng kanyang kupunan.
Actually, maganda ang percentage ni Don Reverente. Is 50% from the field, 3 out of 6.
7 points and 11 rebounds para kay Don Reverente. He'll get the bounce on that free throw.
And he's still perfect from the line.
We're tied at 59. Parañaque 8 of 15 at the line. Pasay 6 of 8. 2 for 2 para kay Don Reverente. 9 points and 11 boards. Another double-double. The offing para kay Don Reverente. Big Boy Hernandez is back in the game. Olegario fires a 3. That's good.
Wow, that one's big.
7 points para kay JR Olegario.
As much as you like that Jello Razon and Josh Galliano show, you gotta watch out for Olegario in the fourth quarter.
Remember, he hit 20 points against Sarangani in just 13 minutes of action.
Yep.
Salenga ties the game. He's got 10 points. 62 all. That's a steal. Pido with a couple of turnovers here in the fourth. Salenga. Binigay kay Reverente. Reverente lumapit. Kick out. Victoria for 3. Tapos. Another one sa rebound. Ends up with Pido. Keith running the floor. So Olegario wide open. Won't go. Salenga is down. And he is in pain just like Don Reverente here on the other end.
Salenga's trying to nurse that left arm. Another player down on the other end, Don Reverente.
Yung ating 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. So Olegario stepping into that 3. Great play drawn up for him.
And good read also by Olegario because that defense went under that handoff by JP Sarao.
Parañaque, despite giving up 7 more 3-pointers against Pasay, we are tied at 62. AJ Coronel, 4 fouls, has returned to the ball game. 62 all. Under 8 minutes to play. Cyrus Tabi. Bonifacio asking for it against Big Boy Hernandez. Faces up. Salenga on the kick out. Coronel inside, and Big Boy Hernandez is whistled for the foul.
Well, right now, this is going to be a game of poise. Whoever's going to be staying composed, especially on the star side and the support, would matter on the outcome of this game.
It's good news here for the Voyagers because Axel Inigo is fit enough to return to this ball game. AJ Coronel has 5 points in the contest.
And this gym has seen a lot of exciting games para dito sa Voyagers, you know?
Oo. Laging mataas ang entertainment value.
Oo nga.
Pag dito sa Cuneta Astro, that's Boss Egay Rubiano, Lian Rubiano. Family of Mayor Emmy Calixto Rubiano. Jello Razon is back on the floor. Razon pulls up. That is short. Rebound ni Philip Manalang. They find Olegario. JR with a jumper. Too strong. Rebound goes to Lawrence Victoria, and a foul given up by Jello Razon to stop the fast break. And you know, these two teams, they've played hard, they've been tough, but the sportsmanship was actually quite impressive here.
That's right. And you love the battle between these two, but they're really just keeping at that level na talagang may physicality pero controlled and just good compete.
And you know what also, Coach Mike, I think also yung mga age bracket ng mga to pare-pareho din Kaya magandang matchup din siya Inigo binigay kay Reverente, 8 seconds a shot clock, swings it over to Lawrence Victoria. That won't go, and Olegario will leave it. Kasi titignan mo, Lawrence Victoria, Jello Razon, naglaban to sa NCAA. Si Philip Manalang at saka si Axel Inigo naglaban sa UAAP.
Baga may familiarity na rin. No?
Oo. And Don Reverente is a fixture in the South.
Correct.
No, sa mga panalay doon, as JP Sarao misses the 3. That was an open shot for him.
And he's got that shot outside too. Speaking of JP Sarao.
2-point lead for the Voyagers. Nasa kanila yung bola. Right now, they're trying to exploit this mismatch. Coronel! Lead up and under.
Yeah, you can make a case. That's a key part of that run in the third quarter that Pasay actually missed.
8 points para kay AJ Coronel. Squeezes himself through 2 defenders and finishes off the glass. Timeout ang Parañaque. 66-62, 6 minutes remaining. Pasay's next 3 games are big opportunities for them to move up. They play the San Juan Knights on August 8. And that's the number 2 team in the North. August 15, kalaban nila ang Muntinlupa Cagers dito sa kanilang bahay. Cuneta Astrodome. And on August 20, another playoff contender from the North, the Caloocan Batang Kangkalu. 6 minutes remaining in this matchup between Pasay and Parañaque. And it has lived up to the hype, Coach Mike.
Yeah, and you know, these guys are really just executing here in the fourth quarter, and whoever, you know, continues to battle most probably will go out with a win.
Olegario knocks it down.
Oh, we told you about Olegario. You know, you gotta keep an eye on that guy.
66 to 65. Lawrence Victoria. There's a switch here. But Razon keeping a close eye on him. Iniwan si Bonifacio. And he will miss. That's a gamble right there.
Yeah.
Na iniwan ni Saraw si Bonifacio ng biglaan.
Thankfully, hindi pumasok yun for the Patriots. Oh, look at that move. See
Wow.
that? Did you see that?
That's the float dribble that
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
talking about, right? Oh my
right.
goodness. That is how you maximize that dribble.
Yeah. And you get into that float, you couple that with good footwork, and that's how it goes. You catch that defense watching.
Pakita natin ulit yan. Jello Razon, watch this move. That float dribble catches Warren Bonifacio off guard and he finishes beautifully right here. That's an in and out float.
Yeah.
That's an in and out float. And it's been the Jello Razon show here in the second half. But we do have a challenge right here on the part of Parañaque. And we will be right back for the result of that challenge.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
So last touch on the Parañaque Patriots, it will be Pasay Voyagers basketball. After that challenge, tingnan natin yung nangyari dito. May konting hawak si JP Sarao. Here we see Sarao's fingertips touching it. I don't think that was the best angle. But nonetheless, referees have made a decision. Crowd getting into it. Bonifacio. Bonifacio, the one-hander is good again para kay Warren Bonifacio. He stepped up big time here in the second half. 13 points for the big man of Pasay. Whistle going against Axel Inigo. What about this move? Coach Mike, Warren Bonifacio.
Yeah.
Konting masahe with JP Serrao.
Oh, it's the post-up that's been giving him these point productions. Speaking of Warren.
Here's Razon. Razon from downtown. That won't go. Tapik. That's last touch on Galliano. Bola ng Pasay.
And they tried to get out Jello Razon coming out of that corner lift, getting that ball in the middle of the floor. And that shot from 3, kung ikaw ang Pasay, yun ang gusto mong tira niya.
68-67. Coronel, balik ulit sila kay Bonifacio.
Poste ulit yan.
Lawrence. Backs down the middle. Drop pass. Reverente off the glass again.
Wow.
11 points para kay Don Reverente. He's got a double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds. 70-67. Another great day in the office para kay Don Reverente. Manalang, that's off. Ball goes back to Pasay. And Lawrence Victoria, he has struggled with his shooting in this ball game, pero yung playmaking niya nandun pa rin.
Yeah, and he got the defense right there. Josh Galliano second guessing sino ang i-score.
Reverente. Inside, bagsak si Manalang, agawan sa bola. That is last touch on Coronel. They catch a break.
Yeah, and they also had Lawrence on the other side.
Medyo nag-alangan din si Don Reverente doon kasi bumagsak nga si Manalang at nalibre si Coronel. Pero yung pasa niya papunta kay Bonifacio and it all came together doon sa gitna.
Yes.
3-point lead for the Voyagers. Bola ng Patriots. Razon. They double him. Galliano moves closer. That's off to the right. Olegario trying to save it to Coach Mike. And Coach Mike might get a warning here.
Yeah, I think they got the warning already earlier.
And he's been teed up.
Patriots head coach Mike Sagigit for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Kung na-shoot kaya,
Offensive rebound.
I'm just joking, okay? I'm just joking.
Yeah, I know.
And here is the call right here. Coach Mike. Wala masyadong legs, coach eh. Maraming ano.
And then tsaka nakita naman niya talaga last touch si Olegario talaga.
But hindi pumasok ang technical free throw.
So Parañaque here would need a stop and try to attack the other way. Mahaba pa to.
Yeah.
One possession game. 3 minutes.
And Pasay just one team foul. Crossover by Victoria. Finish. No good. Inigo from the corner. Yes!
Oh, wow.
Just deadly. Itong si Axel Inigo, especially at crunch time. And a foul given up. And he's taken on that challenge to defend Jello Razon as well.
Right. And here, really just stepping in on that flow shot from the corner.
Ang ganda din ng offensive rebound ni Coronel. And ang screen na yon.
But kanina, pinag-uusapan natin, walang Coronel, walang Inigo. How does that matter in this game of Pasay? And we got that answer in that situation.
14 points para kay Axel Inigo. They go down low to Sarao. He forces that one. 5 to shoot. Galliano able to collect. Galliano attacks. Basket plus the foul. Galliano has had success in attacking the basket. He makes it a 3-point game. 2.5 to play here at the Cuneta Astrodome. 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists para dito kay Joshua Galliano. Has responded to the challenge in the absence of John Oduba. Inigo. Coronel thought about it. Lumapit. That's an offensive foul on AJ Coronel, and that's number 5 on AJ. He's fouled out of the ball game, AJ Coronel, and that's big. Pido, Razon, Olegario, Sarao, and Galliano on the floor para dito
Oh, wow.
sa Patriots in a steal. Nasa penalty na Parañaque, so Salenga will get 2 free throws.
That pass was too tight.
Yeah. And Reverente, he will not be the one who was fouled, pero he made that play happen.
Yeah.
And if Salenga, you know, every point matters here. And pag nakuha ni Salenga dito, maganda-ganda ang posisyon ng Pasay Voyagers. Four-point lead. Now Salenga knocks down a free throw. .207 remaining. Battle for the rebound. Nakuha ni Sarao. Almost a steal. Pido. Binigay kay Galliano. And it's an 8-second violation. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
And since the moment that both Galliano and Razon have a little bit slowed down on the production, medyo nakikita mo na yung struggle rin ng Parañaque. But, you know, this is just a 4-point game, 2-possession game. Gotta stay composed here if you're Parañaque.
Under 2 minutes to play. Let's see what they can come up with here. Inigo. Baba sila kay Bonifacio. Warren with a spin. Short on that try. Pido quickly to Razon. Razon behind the back. Razon layup short. Galliano offensive rebound, and he puts it in for 2.
1 possession ulit tayo.
24 points for Galliano.
Oh, yeah.
74-72. Ball tap. Still Reverente with 8 seconds in the shot clock. Binigay kay Victoria. They have to go quick. The Voyagers. Victoria. Yes!
Wow.
What a move galing kay Lawrence Victoria. Only his 5th point, but it has come at a very important time. Razon knew it was going to fall short. And under a minute remaining, 76-72, the Voyagers trying to keep their perfect record here at home.
And you gotta keep playing if you're Parañaque. I mean, you know, 2-possession game, under a minute remaining, and they never really got to check that drive by Victoria earlier. You see here, Lawrence gets that ball from midcourt, got past Pido, got past Philip Manalang, and for that banker finish and that 4-point lead. And Lawrence so far, you know, he struggled a little bit.
And Victoria being helped off due to,
I think it's cramps. Yeah.
a long way to go here. But Inigo can help Pasay wrap up this ball game. 15 points and 4 rebounds. 2 for 2. Timeout on the floor. 49 seconds remaining.
Philip, JR. Philip, labas. Labas. Okay. Ikot ulit tayo rito. Dito. Jello. Sundan mo, Je. Pre, labas sa mataas. Okay, elevator. O tayo ng 3. Pag wala dyan, pagbigay wala, labas. Another elevator. Subok tayo dyan. Pag wala, labas dyan. Bigay mo na kay JP. Pre, kailangan natin sumot.
And so back right here, Coach Mike's giving instructions to the guys. Clearly, they got to score. Kailangan score dito. 49 seconds remaining. Pasay up by 6. And again, you got to watch out for Jero Rason and Josh Galliano. Moving the ball around. Out now, Jello pops it. That one won't go in. And they had all the time for that look para kay Jello, but really just couldn't get that to fall.
Pasay looking to close out this ball game. Inigo. Razon, binabantayan siya. 2 seconds in the shot clock. Gives it up to Reverente. Olegario with the rebound. Takbo ang Parañaque. Olegario.
Gotta take it to three.
Yeah. And a solid defensive effort, particularly the last 2.5 minutes of this ball game. Pasay did it with their offense in the first half.
That's right.
But they finished it off with a stellar defensive effort.
And when the guys, AJ Coronel and Inigo came up and supported by Lawrence and Don Reverente, just total team effort on that finish para dito sa Pasay.
There's actually more of their work on the defensive end. That our best player of the game brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Don Reverente with another double-double performance. 11 points and 13 boards para dito sa power forward ng Pasay Voyagers.
Yeah, and really just kept everything together para dito sa Pasay. A lot of guys stepped up.
And the problem with Pasay, actually, medyo nawala sa eksena yung mga players. But Don Reverente was consistent. The final score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. That's the ending GameX. But nonetheless, Voyagers still perfect at home. Let's go to Mika.
Maraming salamat ang ating Daily Fantasy Best Player of this game. Walang iba kung hindi si Don Reverente. Don, isa na namang double-double performance. Meron kang 11 points pero ang tumatak talaga sa amin ay yung 13 rebounds mo na talagang hiningi ni Coach M sa'yo ngayong gabi.
Yun. Kumukuha na talaga ako ng lakas sa kay Lord God, sa family ko, and sa Pasay family namin, and especially sa mga nandito kami sa home court, yung mga supporters ng Pasay Voyagers.
Isa ito sa pinakamasayang laro na nakita ko dito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome at ang importante, unbeaten pa rin kayo dito, pang-anim na panalo nyo na. Kamusta ka sa larong ito? Kamusta yung experience?
Ayun nga, sabi ni Coach Marlon na hindi naman malakas din yung Parañaque, halos same kami ng intensity, and maganda rin yung pinapakita nila ng mga last games nila. Yun.
So congratulations sa pang-pitong panalo nyo dito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome. Doon, meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord God and kay Boss Ega and Mayor Emmy Calix Trubiano, and sa lahat ng Pasayenyo, Expedia Management Investment, My Pet Space, Pet Hotel, and CR Dental Clinic, LCR Water, Tel Athletics, and happy birthday to Tito LB Castro,
And happy birthday kay Boss Sam Garcia, Jam Seafood Family, and kay Mamita. Gusto ko rin batiin yung family ko sa Las Piñas and sa lahat ng taga-CAA. Yung father ko ay Eduardo Reverente, Milagros Reverente, yung mga brothers ko, and yung wife ko pala, Daisy Villanueva, and yung dalawa kong babies na si Sandra and Cassie. And thank you pala sa lahat.
Importante yung huling mga binati mo doon. Maraming salamat. Our player of the game is Don Reverente and he is brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Si Delph and Coach Mike.
The Pasay Voyagers 7-0 here at home, and the Parañaque Patriots are their latest victims here with a 78-72 win, similar to the score when they beat Abra. Just tough to beat dito sa kanilang bahay, and these are tough teams that they've beaten here sa kanilang home court, the Cuneta Astrodome. Our games tomorrow, biyaheng Orion Sports Complex in Orion, Bataan, ang ating Liga Nabaut Pilipino. Bicolandia against Davao in the first game at 4 p.m. At 6 p.m. it's Bacolod against Batangas City, and at 8 p.m. the Bataan Risers host the San Juan Knights. And 3 more games with important implications para sa ating mga kupunan as the playoff race heats up dito sa Liga Nabaut Pilipino. Para sa aking partner, Coach Mike Perez, courtside reporter Mika Abisamis, and everyone here making up our crew. Ito po si Delph Tupa. Say good night from Pasay City.